So what we will do is we will revise also whatever we have learned in the earlier sessions. So we will do some we'll move some for for some slides, and then we will revise whatever we have learned in the earlier sessions.
Sure.
Okay. So if you have any questions, you can put up now. Else, any कोई question है?
No.
नहीं होगा.
Okay. So we were just learning about the classic homepage UI, how it is looking. So let me share my browser to you guys. Just okay. So what we were learning, like we were just learning uh, this button, how we can switch to lightning experience, and then we were just learning this my profile section we learned in the last, and then we learned my settings. In the my settings, how we can just deal with these display and layouts, how we can just customize our tabs, pages, social accounts, and contacts. Then this is the setup which we'll just look today. All right. So here, when you will just click on the setup, you will just land onto this page. So let me know if you are landed onto this page.
Yes, I'm on this page.
Okay. Pradeep, you are onto this page.
Yeah, yes, I'm just learning. Yes, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so like we have in the Lightning, we have a setup. Likewise, we have a setup here in classic UI, classic user interface as well. So if you once you land onto this page, you will see this kind of dashboard. You can say, and onto this dashboard, if suppose we have to customize our homepage, as we just want to, so we want to customize this homepage. So let's open this homepage into different tab. So you can see like this is our homepage. This is how it is looking, but we want to customize this homepage. So there are two sections into this homepage when you'll see it. This is the narrow one, and this is the wide one. So this section is called wide section. So in this section, let's hide this feed, suppose. So once you clicked on the hide this feed, you're not seeing any recent feeds. So this complete section, it is called as wide section, and this one is a narrow section. Okay. So why I'm telling you this, you will just get to know. So once you will come onto this build, and once you'll click on this customize, and as we want to customize the home, so just click onto this button, and it will just navigate you to three different links. So the first link is homepage components. So let's click on this homepage components. So you can see what all components are there onto the homepage. So these are the components which are there onto the homepage. Okay. So these are the components you can see, like create new recent item. So like you say, this is also a component. So this component, when you click, you can see these many um, different items which you can create. Then you have a recent items. Okay, that is also one of the components. Okay, message and alerts, recycle bean, you can say message and alerts. Okay, you can you can create a note over here, dashboard and snapshot, item to remove. So these are the components which you can assign on a particular page. So it will be just visible here, whichever will be assigned. So which component is assigned to which page can be decided with the homepage layout. So this is homepage. This link will navigate you to the homepage layout. So what is homepage layout? Homepage layout is nothing but how your homepage will be looking. So this homepage needs can be customized differently for suppose CEO wants to see a different picture of a company. So he will have a different he wants to have a different homepage altogether. Then sales manager or marketing manager. So we can just customize based on user profile and user role. Okay, so that we can do, and that based on that we the homepage will be visible to them. So this is our homepage layout. Okay, so let's just see how it is looking. So you can have a different homepage altogether. So you can see like this is the homepage. Okay, this is the default one. You can create a new homepage, and that particular homepage you can assign. Okay, that particular user you can homepage you can assign to the we will just see it later. But just to give you a picture, like that particular homepage we can design the assign to different users. So let's see, once you will click on this how it is looking. So when you click on this edit homepage layout, you see the first section which says like the layout name. So this is saying like de default. So its name is de default, and this is a default homepage for our like for our organization. So this skill advancement company, this is the default homepage which all user will be seeing. Okay, so it have two different component section to show. One is wide components and another is narrow components. So wide components to show have these many items. Okay, so these many items it have. So you can see like items to approve, tasks, calendar. Okay, so items to approve, tasks, calendar, these are you are seeing here, you see. Okay, and in the narrow, create new message alerts, tags, recent items. Create new recent item. Okay, so this message and alerts, it's not clicked. You see, it's not selected. So you're not seeing it here anymore in this narrow section as it is for the narrow section. So you see, as we have items to approve, okay, what if we just want to, what if we just don't want it to see it over here? Okay, so what we can do, we can just deselect it. Okay, so if you'll just deselect it, and even if you'll just refresh, still you will just see. Okay, so there are steps. So once you'll deselect it, then you have to go to next. Then you see here from the white section, you're not seeing it anymore. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you're not seeing it anymore. Then what you have to do, you just have to click on this save button, or you can just preview it also. So let's preview it. So once you click on the preview button, what it will do, just okay, you like how your homepage will be looking. Yeah, you see, we don't have in the white section, we don't have that anymore. Okay, so let's close it. Let's save it. Come here. You see here it's there. Items to approve. Let's reload it. Now it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can also do this and see if it is working for you. And once you are done, then we will just continue from here.
Okay.
Just giving a pause.
In build, which option we need to go accounts or customize tab names.
For this section,
Uh, so on build section, on which option we need to go? Customize tab names and labels, home activities, campaign leads.
okay. So for that, once you click on the setup, you will land onto
Yeah,
this.
this
So
page. Yeah,
what you have to do, you just scroll down and this
yeah, build,
click on the
customize. Yeah,
customize.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we are
Okay.
as we are customizing the
Home
home
page.
section, just click on
Okay.
this
Okay.
and then click on this
Home.
home page layouts.
Home page. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And once you will be here onto home page layout, just click on this
Edit.
edit button.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Layout name is D default. Select white context. So what we have to do after this one? It's opening. I mean, when I'm going to the next page, it's opening with that select tasks. It's already created.
Okay, so what I was saying is like here you can say two sections.
Yeah, two
One
sections.
is wide and one is
Okay,
narrow.
narrow.
And narrow. Mm-hmm.
So, so let's say let's land onto our home page. So this is our home page. This is the narrow section, and
Okay, yeah,
this
this is
section is a
Right.
wide section.
white section.
So we have to customize it. So what to see, what not to see. Okay. So suppose if we don't want to, if we want to see this items to approve, like you can just click and then you have to click onto this button, next
Next
one.
one. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah,
you will
this one
land
is
onto this and you see
okay.
in the white section, we are seeing this items to approve. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can rearrange it also. Like suppose you want it to on the seat onto the top. So you'll click onto this button and it will just keep it on to the top. Okay. And if you have to scroll it in between these two calendars and tasks, just click on this button and it will just scroll it one after another.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say we want it to see on the top.
Okay.
Let's save it. And here, just reload this page. You see coming items to approve.
Mm,
So let me know if you both are done with this activity.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Pradeep, you're done?
yeah, just about to complete.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, done.
All right. So that was one thing. Now suppose what we have to do is we want to create a new layout. Okay. We just want to create a new custom layout. What you have to click, you have to just click on this new button.
New option. Mhm.
And okay, before that, homepage layouts. Okay, let's see new button. Okay. So once you'll click on to new button, existing homepage layout, homepage default, you'll have to give the name. Okay. No name like you have these two, the default and this one, like that only. You'll have to give the homepage layout name. So let's say our name is welcome home. Okay, so this is for the layout. Before that, I'm just canceling it. Before that, let's see how what are the components. Okay, so you see there are already these components, and these components are visible here as these. Okay, so these we are saying as a component. So create new is the one
Mhm.
component, recent item, and these are like items to approve is another components. So likewise, suppose if we have to create our own components, like custom component, which we want to just see anywhere onto this home page. So for that, what we can do, we can just click on this new button, and here it will land you to this page, and this page will just tell you what all types of components Salesforce uh, support, or what all types of components you custom component you can create into Salesforce. So first one, you can see it as a links. So you can create custom links like external or internal link you can create here. Another one is image or logo. You can create a media like an image which you want to display with your company logo. So that one uh, particular custom component you can create here. Like you just want to suppose you just want to showcase before create new, here you want to showcase your logo or some image you want to showcase. So that particular kind you can create. Then there is this HTML area. So HTML area is like what it's nothing but text area. Like you can say um, in HTML, if you know HTML, you understand like how you can showcase your text like italic, and if you want to showcase into bold. So
Mm-hmm.
you just have
Because
to
it's a kind of font we can arrange. I mean, different type we can in that writing way font. No, that
yes, yes.
for
Like
text.
suppose if we want any character as a bold, we need
Mm-hmm.
just a B tag, bold tag, and whatever text you will place inside that tag, it will just appear as a bold.
Yes.
So it just give us the editor kind of the thing from which you can just create a HTML area. This visual force area, it is a dynamic content. It will just generate a dynamic content where which is for the developers and the coders. So developers and coders can create such kind of so there will be coding required for this. So that they will be able to generate a dynamic content. So suppose like how you are just seeing it, right? Like create new. So in the create new, there are these many uh, items are there. So it is basically what's happening is there is some code is written which is just checking like what all contents need to be appear when it is clicked for the create new. Okay, so these must be having some kind of similarity into these. Because of that, it is being displayed into this drop down. Okay, so let's say we have to create this HTML area. Okay, so so you can just click on here, don't show this page again. So this is our first time, so it just landed you here to just understand what all custom components it supports. So suppose if next time you just don't want to see it, you just click on this don't show this page. Okay. I'm just deselecting it. I'm not selecting this, and then let's go to this next. And then suppose you want a component which will just say welcome home. So let's give it a name, and let's say it is a type of HTML area. Okay, so let's click on this next. Then it will just ask what is the position which you want. So let's say we want it into the wide area. We want it into the wide area, into this area. Okay, so we'll say welcome to advancement. Okay. Please follow channel to get updates. Okay, we just want to save it. Just need to save it. So suppose like you want what you want, like this particular section, you want to keep it into bold, which I was saying it is nothing but text area. So you can just click onto this and you see it just became into bold. Okay, here let's go. So suppose this is the page. Okay, here you can insert a link also. Okay, so if you want to insert a link, this is the link. Let's paste it. Okay, okay, so you can do like this, and let's save it. Okay, so you have just created one component. Okay, you just created a component. Now let's go to home page. This is our home page. Just reload this page. You see you're not seeing that, still you're not seeing that component anymore. So what you have to do is, you see, these are the standard components which are already there, um, uh, which was already there when we just created our account with the Salesforce. This is the custom component, you can see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It here it just saying what are the actions we can do onto this component. Like these on these we cannot do anything because these are default one, we cannot do anything. These two we can customize somehow, but our custom component will have all the controls. So here you can just edit and you can delete. This is the name of the custom component, what type of custom component it is, and when it got created. Okay, when it got last modified also you can see. Okay, so suppose we want this custom component to see onto our home page. Here we want to see just after this show feed, we just want to see. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to go into home page layouts. You created a custom component, but you have to assign it. Let's go to edit. Okay, and then once you will edit it, you see in the select white component to show, you will be able to see this welcome home,
Mm-hmm.
a new
Created
component.
one.
So if you want to see it, just click it, click
Next.
on next button. Now we want to see it onto the top. So I'll click on this button and it will just redirect it to the top. And then
Save.
we can preview it, but let's save it first. Okay, now our homepage layout is saved. And once you will reload it, you see that particular component is being shown here. Welcome home, welcome to advanced follow our channel to get updates. If you'll click onto this, you
It
see
will
just
redirect
landed
to
us.
YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can just do this activity, and then we have half an hour more. Then we will revise whatever we have learned into previous sessions, and then we will continue from tomorrow. The next into this.
So we should also select don't show this page again. It's showing to us, showing to me. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's showing to me. Don't show this page again. We need to click on that box, or we need to go on the next one
No,
for
no, you don't.
understanding custom.
So it's your wish. Like if you want to select it, and if you understand like what all these components are, and you don't need this anymore, just skip this. Otherwise, just leave it as it is and don't uh, check that checkbox.
Okay.
I'll suggest don't check that checkbox and let it appear. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So we need to write something on this or anything. If suppose I have created an option sports, so I need to write something or I can leave it blank here.
Okay. On which stage you are? Like,
The component position, wide right column, narrow left column.
yeah, you it is just a text area. So just
Yeah,
write
text
how
area.
you want. Yeah, so just write whatever you want it to appear.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am on the page like new custom components, step one, new custom component.
Okay, so
So here,
you are here. So you clicked onto
yeah,
this custom
new,
components. Yeah. So from here,
then
you can
next,
just click on to next. Yeah.
next, yeah. After that, I'm on this page only.
Okay. So once you click down to next, here you
Yes.
can choose, like, we are just learning HTML area. Okay.
Yeah.
So just
HTML
select the
area.
type, and then write whatever name of this component you want. So like I just wrote welcome home. So you can also write uh, training, uh, training schedule. Okay. I want this component to appear whenever I log in. So this is one of the component, training schedule. So I'll say next. And here in the white area, you write whatever text you want. This is my training schedule with this. Suppose we just want to create um list. Okay, so it supports two kinds of list. So one is bullet list, and another is numbered list. So suppose this is the bullet list. So it's day 8, then day 9. Just you just have to press enter and it will. So day 8 needs to be on 7/20. Then 7. Now this suppose this whole text you want to appear into the middle. Okay, so this is what you see align. So
Mhm.
once we click onto this align, you see by default it is left aligned. But if you want it to align onto the right, you just click onto this. You see it got aligned onto the right. If you want to click onto the middle alignment, just click onto this center. Oh, it's hanging. My browser is hanging. Yeah, you see it is center aligned. Why these bullets are like this? Okay. Let me know once you are done with this creating component.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay.
It's showing here custom components.
You can just explore. You see these. This is nothing but
So after creating the custom component in that
yeah.
page, next should
Save. There is a save button.
yes, the save I did save. So I got the page custom component now. Then again,
Yes, same page here.
Okay. So once
Homepage
you will,
layout.
yeah, so
Yeah,
once
this I
you'll
got.
create the custom, once you create your
Mhm.
custom components, you will be able to see it here in your
Yes, yes.
homepage components. It will be available
Okay.
here, but now it won't be appearing onto the homepage. To just
Mm-hmm.
showcase it onto the homepage, you have to customize your
Layout.
homepage layout. So you have to click onto that,
Okay.
and then you have to edit that layout. Click on edit,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you'll click on the edit button, you will be seeing this
Yes.
checkbox.
Yes, yes.
So click on that checkbox
Next.
and follow this next navigation.
Got
I can't see this edit home layout. Again, it's going to that text when I'm doing the custom components edit there.
You click on the homepage layout as well.
Home
You'll have
page,
to
okay.
click onto this homepage layout.
Okay, home page layout. So here I should go with edit. Edit.
Yes.
Yeah, now I can see. Sports, okay. Next. See if I should give it a top. Save.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, I also got it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So apart from that, what I was telling, just explore. If you will see this component, so let's see, this is my custom component. Okay. So this custom component, there are multiple things, like suppose if you just want to keep it into the middle. So these are your aligning
Yeah.
Mhm.
elements. So I clicked onto this and you can align it onto the center. Suppose you want these to look bigger into size, just click onto the size button. There is there is this default font size,
So,
and you see 8 is a lot smaller. Then if you want 22, you just have to select it, and then you'll have to keep it 22. Okay. Now you see it is looking like this.
Mhm.
Also, you can choose what font you want. So suppose for this, you want to choose a different font. You see this font will be appearing.
okay.
Also, you can insert an image here with the URL, whatever
URL, yeah.
URL if you want. So also you can create a table here. So suppose you are creating a data and you want to insert a table, particular table. So you can create a table here. Okay. Let's save it. So once you will save it, as our component is already assigned, we don't have to assign it back. So this one should appear into the middle and it should reflect the changes. You see.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So this was all about today's session. Let's revise whatever we have done. So in past. So I'll just present the first day slide, and then we will move forward from that. Okay. We will just
Yes. Okay.
so this is our day one slide. Okay. You're able to see, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So the first day, we just learned what was that, what is this course, and then we have to do the certification, and in the certification we will have 60 multiple choice questions, and there will be 105 which will be for 105 minutes, and minimum passing mark required is 65%. Then this was the pie chart where red one was configuration and setup, which we are just
Mm-hmm.
covering. And apart from configuration and setup, there is this workflow and process management, object manager, lightning app builder, sales and marketing application. So these all comes into this admin uh, course, or you can say admin responsibility, and that's what all they ask in their certification. This was our strategy, like in configuration 20% comes from configuration and setup. And then we learned what is Salesforce. So now you must be getting some good idea about what is Salesforce, like
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
what is Salesforce and how it is cloud based, and why it is, how it is a CRM tool. Like it is basically customer relationship, how you can manage the customer relationship, how it supports the business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we just learned what other Salesforce
CRM tools are there.
CRM, apart from Salesforce, what other CRM tools are like Zoho, iRise, HubSpot. So Zoho is free. If you want to use it, learn it. It's not there. All services are not free, but yeah, some are free. So I mean, it can be started for starting business. Then we learned what is the history of Salesforce, like when it started, and what when App Exchange got launched, when Lightning got launched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we were just seeing what is Apex and what is Visual Force. Okay, what is multi-tenant environment from like, so there are two types of uh, things like which is, so Apex and Visual Force is nothing but how you can create components, and how you can just what is a programming language which support Salesforce. So Salesforce supports these two. So it's not support actually, it's they have already built it. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll not be finding Apex and Visual Force outside of Salesforce. So it is um, basically with them. Okay, so they have created it. Then we just learn what is the difference of these two UIs.
Classic and lightning.
Yeah, what is the difference? And we just learned what is the Einstein uh, Salesforce. Like Salesforce have this um, AI based engine, deep learning engine, which can automate things, right? And um, which can just like what it can do, like sales manager can check the hot leads with these. And when it got launched, we learned. So we'll just okay, and then we just saw like what is Salesforce organization. So apart from Salesforce.com, there is Salesforce organization, which is nothing but a trust. So this trust is doing some kind of giveaway things, which is giving away their technology, and to be used as a free. So this is all we learned into first day. Okay, so just go through these slides. Okay, again, whenever you are getting time, and then we'll just uh, if there is any question, maybe just we can just discuss here into this call. Now I'm just opening the day two slide. Okay, day two slide. Okay, let me present it. So here we started with configuration and setup, how we can do
Mm-hmm.
configuration and setup. Also, I attached the guide, exam guide of the Salesforce certification administration. So if you guys interested, like how what all things are there, you can just um, follow along with this. Okay, what was this link? Okay, so then so this link, I think if you'll if you is the slides open to you guys? Just open the day two slide if you have handy. Else, I'll just else it is nothing but the developers. Uh, what is that? Minute. We just with this link we just open developers.salesforce.com,
Yeah, I
and there we
clicked on
just
this one.
signed up.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
From here we signed up to our account, Salesforce account.
Mm-hmm.
Then we learned how many ways we can log in to Salesforce. Then we just checked what is the difference between classic. We just logged in and we just switched back and saw what is classic and lightning. And then like we were just saying what is the difference between classic and lightning, like why there was a need of uh, lightning UI on top of classic. Okay, so these were those. Then we were seeing how Salesforce were built, what was the architecture. So there was this database. Okay, then on top of the database there is business process and tools running. On top of this business process and tool, there are two different types of UI which is working. So any data is there, it will be accessible by both the UIs, either lightning or
Mm-hmm.
classic. Okay,
Both. Yes, yes.
that's what we saw. Same record in both UI. User can switch between the UI, and setting for users of these UI. We can just set the uses of UI, like we were just seeing, like you can set, like you can as the admin you can set like all the users should use this kind of this UI only, classic, or all the users should use lightning UI only. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what feature parity we saw, like what is the common feature with both the UI holds. It says feature parity. So this is, you can see like the common features are there, which are just extracted from the classic UI feature and can be used in both classic UI and lightning UI. Okay, which user interface admin should follow? Okay, so that was the question. Which user interface admin should follow, and we just discussed like based on organization need,
Mm-hmm.
whatever organization is using. So if it is an old one and they are using Salesforce from very long, uh, they will be probably using the classic UI, and
Classic.
it's, yeah, so it's good to go with that. And so we should learn both the UI. Okay, then apart from the classic and lightning UI, there is this mobile or tablet UI which is there. Go to your lightning UI. So once you will log in, you will always land into your lightning UI. But suppose if you have switched to classic UI, then whenever you will log in again, you will be logging into the classic UI only. Okay, so that app launcher into there is this app launcher into lightning UI. With that you can launch any app. That will not. So that's all. So any question into this?
No.
No, right?
No, this
Yeah.
is good.
Okay, so I'm opening day 3, what we learned, and I'm presenting you guys. So here we were customizing how we can do this, how we can customize the Lightning UI for its for the branding. Okay, so this complete day we learned about the branding. Then what we can customize as a user, what we can customize as the admin or developer. There are two different things that we saw. Then as a user, like what all you can customize. Okay, density setting was nothing but how dense you want to see your text to appear. If you remember, how you can customize the top navigation bar. Okay,
Hmm.
how you can do the chatter branding. What is that Lightning Chrome extension?
Yes.
Okay, then as the admin, what you can as the admin, how you can customize that we saw, like default density setting, organization wide themes and branding, report chart, pick list setting. Okay, so we started with density setting for user. So into density setting, let's go back. Yeah, so we started with this, and we created a simple record into sales account. What we did, we just went to sales account and we created a simple record, and then we create okay, so we just did this setting, and then we just learned how we can go to setup into lightning UI, how we can go to setup. So whenever you land into lightning, you'll see always you land onto setup, but if you are onto home page, how you can go to setup, we saw. Then we saw how we can set the density setting for all user. Okay, how you
Navigation
can
bar.
just customize the navigation bar. Okay, so that's all we learned into this session. And let's see the day 4, what we learned into this. So there is any question into this session? So this is all practical which we did. If you guys
Mhm.
want me to showcase it, anything, just let me know if there is any doubt. Or I think there is already this video which I have uploaded. Let me see. Is day 3 video or not? Day 3. Yeah, day 3 is uploaded. So if there is any question or if you want to know, let me know right away. Else I'm just sharing the day 4, I think. इसमें कुछ पूछना है क्या?
नहीं.
नहीं ये सब
Oh,
clear है but we just need to practice more on this one.
yes, yes. So practice, because once you will practice, you will get
Yeah,
confident. Then
we have decided to sit together and work to combine this with it.
yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm presenting day 4. With day 4, we went through themes and branding, how you can change the themes. So for that, themes and branding. Into this, like we just saw, like for we created a whole new theme, if you remember. Uh, we and also like we learned like there will be only one theme active at a time. Also, how many you can create multiple themes. Okay, so we started creating our own brand here, and then what we did, lightning extension. Yeah, so with the lightning extension, yeah, we installed the lightning extension, and that with that lightning extension we just tried to hide one of the component, if you remember. Then we installed it, enable component customization. So it was one of the uh, Chrome extension. So on the top of Chrome extension, you have to enable that Chrome extension, and with that, when you will hover on to any component, it was just being blurred, and then you'll click onto that. It was just giving you a option to flip whether you want to
Mm-hmm.
see it or not. Okay, so that was all about uh, this day, I think, which we learned. So we just revised till day 4. Okay, so we started with day 1 and revised till day 4. So you guys just go through yours also by your own and just see if there is any question with these. Then let me know. Tomorrow we can discuss when we'll start this. Otherwise, we will just go through, go further with the course. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So पहले क्या करो कि जितने भी ये हैं, अभी मैं I'll just share you this today's training, and then you guys just go through these PPTs, and if there is any doubt, just go through video. Still, if you have any question or if you didn't get time to just go through videos, let me know. We'll just discuss it tomorrow, and I'll come into the call. तो आज ऑफिस है कि नहीं?
Office.
Monday was holiday.
So you guys getting along with me, or what do you think?
क्या भैया? नहीं
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि समझ में आ रहा है ना अभी, मतलब अभी
Yeah.
तो आराम आराम से ही चल रहे हैं.
नहीं हाँ समझ में क्लियर हो रहा है बट वो मतलब whatever the classes we are able to understand but वही through practically unless we implement the things we will not be getting those ideas like how the things will be working it out. But
Yes,
whatever
yes.
you are like explaining in the class, that is good, and we are able to get it.
Okay. So what we will do now, like we did today, while going along with lecture, we were just practicing it also. So better like every day, even if it's small, also small thing also, let's practice it. Like while let's do it in the class itself. So
Yes, we
if
have
it
to
will,
do in that way.
yeah, if we will do it now, then it's we will memorize it. Otherwise, it's hard to memorize.
Mm. So, are you working on like as a Salesforce admin currently, or you are in a different profile? Like
Actually,
what?
I am a developer. So
Okay.
I am a SAP developer.
hmm
SAP,
Okay, you
you know,
moved
right?
into SAP.
Yes. So
Okay.
actually, in my project, there is Salesforce also.
hmm
So
So, is there any
I
possibility we can check your work like by logging in? Like, is there that way can we see how you work on a Salesforce part?
yeah. But actually, into this, no, I'm my Salesforce admin. I don't have Salesforce admin account anymore. I have worked as a
Okay.
Salesforce. I mean, I had earlier Salesforce admin account, and I have created some Apex app also, but now I don't have it anymore. I can only showcase you like APIs, like how we are connecting, but it will not be useful for you.
Yeah, no, that
I'm
in
using
that.
the Salesforce API,
Okay.
and it won't be it will be confidential also if I cannot share.
No, no,
company
I
details.
understand. No, that's what I just wanted to check. Like, because once we see the how things work in a, when company-wise how they work and what are the things are there, in that way probably we can get more.
Mhm. You can just understand, like suppose you must have dreamed somewhere sometimes, like you want to create your own business, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just think, like suppose you are growing as a business, okay? So if you are growing as a business, what all challenges you will get in your business, when and what all things you need to manage your customer. So if you will just think, maybe you'll get questions, and those all questions answers are there here in Salesforce. So you
Okay.
may get a question like, suppose you are running a shoe business. So a shoe may have a multiple suppliers. A shoe business may have a multiple supplier,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then so you will be adding those suppliers, okay? So those suppliers will be creating sales invoice. Those sales invoices can be created and generated and get approved also here into Salesforce. So suppose you have layered like 10 to 15 layered, and you connected with a sales representative who is a manufacturer, and that manufacturer gave you a quote, and with that quote, um, you have to get approval from senior manager or someone. So you can just pass it, and then there could be multiple approval systems. So that approval system also Salesforce support. So there could be multiple kind of things with the business, and those all can be supported here in Salesforce.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of software which provides you a way, so you don't need to create your own software.
Yes.
So it's already built. You just need to customize it with your own need. Okay, I
Yes.
think Rahul dropped.
Yeah, Rahul is out of this meeting.
Okay, Pradeep. So let me know if you guys will have any question tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay then. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
okay. Bye. Thank you.